Many of you must be curious about what are the signs and symptoms of high blood sugar levels in adults? Not to worry, we have the answer to your curiosity. According to the latest studies, millions of people have diabetes worldwide. Whatever we eat on our routine breaks into glucose, and more glucose forces insulin to release more in the bloodstream. When glucose level takes a spike in the body and affects the body for a long time, severe organ and nerve damage can occur in your body. Before diagnosing diabetes, our body generates various symptoms that indicate increased blood sugar, and the condition is also known as hyperglycemia. Signs and symptoms of high blood sugar levels. People consume more processed and unhealthy food with a poor lifestyle, inviting more diseases. In this video, we are elaborating on early signs of elevated blood sugar and tricky ways to control it naturally. Frequent urination. When blood sugar level increases, the kidneys have to flush it out in the form of urine, and you pee more than normal. Sometimes you may have UTI or urinary tract infection during high blood sugar. So if you drink water before going to bed and notice frequent urination, don't simply ignore it. Blurred vision. When there is more sugar in the bloodstream, it affects the eyes. The studies have revealed that excess sugar or glucose stuck in the eye's lenses causes blurred vision. Don't just rush for eyeglasses or lenses, moreover, you must notice the spike in blood sugar level. The long-term effect can damage the vision, so don't ignore the sign. Dehydration? If the blood sugar level gets on a high stage, you feel dehydrated as your skin gets more dry and pale and looks rough. Even if you are drinking enough water, frequent urination makes your mouth dry and urges you to drink more water. Fatigue. Fatigue or feeling excess tiredness is a common issue, and you may feel it due to various causes, and high blood sugar level is one of them. Your body is not relaxed and fighting with something that doesn't sound great. Even eating a heavy meal loaded with carbs can make you feel tired or sleepy. If you feel fatigued or have extreme tiredness, then consult an expert. Impotence. Hyperglycemia or high blood sugar influences sexual activities, and you don't feel much interest or such satisfaction during intercourse. Hyperglycemia affects erectile dysfunction and nerves that cause impotence. Itchiness. When blood circulation gets affected due to high blood sugar levels, it causes itchy and dry skin, especially in the lower parts of the body. The long-term effect may appear brown or red patches on the skin, and doctor advice becomes necessary. Disturbed stomach. If you notice constant diarrhea and other stomach issues like bloating, nausea, pain, and inflammation in the stomach, and vomiting, it may be the symptom of high blood sugar level. Hunger attack. Having hunger pangs is also a sign of diabetes and high blood sugar. If you can't control your hunger and rush for something to eat immediately and feel excessive hunger, you must check your blood sugar level. Slow healing cuts. If you notice that even the tiny cuts and bruises take enough time than normal while healing, it may be a prior sign of a misbalanced blood sugar level. It affects the nerves and blood circulation, so the repairman process gets disturbed, and the wound heals slowly and sometimes becomes a serious issue. Poor gum health. When too much glucose produces in the body, it develops more bacteria in the mouth that can spoil your gums and teeth. You may have tenderness, bleeding gums, swelling, and teeth sensitivity, and these all are blood sugar signs and symptoms. Numbness and tingling. If you notice numbness or tingling in the legs, arms, or hands, it can be due to hyperglycemia. Increased sugar level damages the nerves, also known as neuropathy. The studies also revealed that women with diabetes face more yeast infections than others with symptoms of high blood sugar in women.